Welcome to day 3, my friend. You have completed your first 2 days of walking with the Lord an extra 20 minutes or 1 mile, either walking and praying or listening to your word or just worshiping and being thankful in His presence. I know that you have probably experienced something with the Lord in the past 2 days that you want to continue on and see what God has in store for you for the rest of the 40. Today, as I was reading in Acts chapter 3, it talks about a man that was brought to the temple gates every day, and he was lame since birth. So he had people carry him in and set him at the temple gate to beg for people that were walking in. And as Peter and John were getting ready to walk in, they saw this man being carried in and put at the gate. And as he was looking down, the lame man was looking down, Peter told him to look up at him. And whenever he did, he said, "Silver and gold I have none, but what I do have, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, get up and walk." And in that moment, he grabbed his right hand and he pulled him up to his feet. And then instantly he felt the strength come in his feet and his legs, and he was able to walk. After he got up and walked, he didn't walk off and continue on with life. His life was instantly changed in that moment. So whenever he did, he walked into the temple with Peter and John. And whenever he got in the temple, he was walking, jumping, and praising the Lord. And whenever he walked in, you can imagine the excitement of this man have never been able to walk, was jumping and leaping and praising God. And everybody turned around and looked, and they recognized who that man was. They recognized him for being the man that sat at the gate that begged in every day. And whenever they did, they were shocked and astonished. So they walked over to him and they started talking to Peter. And Peter was saying, "Listen, it wasn't us, it was Jesus." And so he kind of went into this whole thing. And at the end of this story, it talks about how people's lives were forever changed because they heard the word of the Lord, and their lives were changed because they saw this man and his life was changed. And my point in saying all of this is sometimes we don't understand the impact that we have over people's lives. We have this saying at church that talks about "if only for one." And in reality, if you think about that, if only for one, if you are able to touch one person's life, how could that change their world? But in turn, how would it change the world of the people around them? Because they see the transformation in his life, and then they want the same thing that he has, that hope. So my hope for you and my prayer for you is that we walk through life knowing that we have something inside of us. We have the hope of Jesus Christ inside of us. And some of those people that we're meeting, they don't have that same hope. And they need to hear it and see it from you. The Bible talks about how we are to love one another. And sometimes we get so busy and so caught up with all of the things going on in our own lives, we miss the people sitting at the temple gates. We miss the people that we walk by in the grocery store, or a friend that does need help, and we're so busy caught up with the only thing that we can think about in the moment is ourselves. But the truth is, we're here for more than just ourselves. We're here for those other people, to not only to see them, but really to see them and the needs that they have. So that way we can speak truth and we can speak life into them, and that they would have the hope of Jesus Christ. So that way their lives are changed, but not only that, so that the way the lives of those people that they come in contact are changed. So my hope and my prayer for you today, that I pray over you, that you would not just walk past people, but you would actually see them. And in the moment, I know that we get a little nervous and scared of, God, what do I even say? What do I even do? But I pray in the moment that God would give you that courage and that boldness to be able to speak truth, to speak life, and to even pray over that person or help them in their time of need. I do believe that God has called you, like I said yesterday, and created you for such a time as this. People that are going to come through your path that you need to witness to, that you need to speak truth and speak life into. So today, go out and look not only for the things that you are walking through your path, but look for the people in your path that need you. I hope you have a great day.